So you want to know how to safely find who's unfollowed you on Instagram? That's exactly what I'm going to give to you in this video. I've been solving this problem for the last 2+ years. And so I do have a solution that is completely safe and it will show you who unfollowed you. And if you just want to see that, jump to this timestamp right here. But really quickly, I'm going to explain this whole problem and why there's so many apps out there that are very dangerous. So since Instagram's been a thing, people have cared about who was following them and then even more so who was unfollowing them, because Instagram is really an extension of real life. So when someone unfollows you, it means something. The person who does it may try to convince you that it doesn't, but then why'd they click the button in the first place? It does mean something. And so this created a problem where people wanted access to this information, but Instagram obviously didn't want to give this to you as a feature because it's a bad look for PR. So people created apps that would scrape through Instagram's information, which is a process of automatically pulling information from Instagram to tell you who unfollowed you. And these apps worked like 10 or so years ago, and they worked pretty well. And I know so many people that used these apps, and chances are you or someone else you know used them too. But the problem is that they were breaking Instagram's rules. And so the party really came to a full stop around 4 or 5 years ago when Instagram finally got to the point where they could enforce their own rules. They had these rules for far longer, but they didn't have the tech to stop this from happening. So people were using them and it was working just fine until 4 or 5 years ago. Now, when you try to use one of these apps that is breaking Instagram's rules, they can't shut down the whole platform, so they penalize you, the user. There's 2 massive red flags that if you see this in an app, avoid it at all costs because you could lose your Instagram account. The first red flag is if your account needs to be logged in or you have to sign in to the platform or give them your password. Massive red flag, security risk. Do not use an app that needs your password to your Instagram, especially because so many people use the same password or similar passwords all across the internet. So if you're giving your password to some random third party, if that gets leaked in a data breach or they do something with it, it's just stuff you don't want. The second huge red flag for Instagram unfollower apps is if it sources the information for you automatically. If it's able to tell you who unfollowed you without you giving it any information, it means that it has to be breaking Instagram's rules. And so because of that, like I said earlier, you get penalized as the user if you try to use these apps. But don't take my word for it. Go read the actual reviews of the most popular unfollower apps on the App Store. Don't look at the overall review number because that can be faked. Go read the actual reviews. Hundreds and hundreds, if not thousands of people complaining that the app doesn't work and that they lost their Instagram or were kicked out, and some people never got it back. Which brings us to the core question. Is there a safe way to find who unfollowed you? And I'm extremely happy to say the answer is yes. I've been working for the past 2+ years to build the first ever safe Instagram unfollower app. And unlike the other apps that I've told you that are breaking the rules and are unsafe, we do not need your password. We don't need your Instagram login, and we're only using Instagram approved data. So Instagram legally has to give you information about your account. And all we're doing is using that data to then tell you who's unfollowing you over time. And we have worked to make this as simple as we possibly can while sticking within all of Instagram's rules to keep you safe. But that's enough talking. Let's jump into my phone and I'll show you exactly how it works. So go over to your Instagram account, then click the menu icon on the top right here, then click Account Center, and then click Your Information and Permissions, and then Export Your Information. Then click Create Export. Then select the Instagram account that you want to find who unfollowed you on. Click that, and then click Export to Device. And then here we're just going to change some information quickly. So in the first category where it says Customize Information, click into that, and then clear all on all the different categories. There should be 5 or 6. Just click Clear All. Clear all, clear all, clear all. Make sure you've cleared everything. Then scroll up to the connections category and just select followers and following. Just click that. That's all the information we need. Then click save. Then from here, change the date range from last year to all time. Make sure it's all time every single time you're doing this. It's the only way to keep it accurate. Then click save. And then here's a very important step. Change the format of the file that you're going to receive from HTML to JSON. All right, that's a very important step. So this is exactly what it should look like. Customized information should show followers and following only. Date range should be all time, and the format should be JSON. Then once looks like this, then click Start Export. You have to put your password in. So once you've done that, it's gonna show up here as requested. So once you're waiting for the file, it'll be here. Once it's done, you'll get an email. It's also gonna move up here to available downloads. Any available download, you have 4 days to actually download it to your device, and then it gets lost forever. So I'll show you what it looks like. For the sake of this video, I already have these here, but once it's done, it'll move from requested up to here. So download the file, you just click download, it's gonna open up your browser and then just click download. That now means it's on your device. Now from here, you want to open up FollowBuddy, and within this, all you have to do is click the audit button in the bottom right, and then click choose file, and then make sure to upload the most recent file, which you can see right here. It was 8/26, the same time as right now. Make sure you're uploading the most recent file. This tool works by having the latest information, so you want to make sure you're uploading files in proper order. We've seen people go wrong where they upload an older file and they get incorrect data. It's because they're not doing it in the proper way, where it's got to be in order. So this is the most recent file. Luckily, if you're on an iPhone, it defaults to putting it within recents, so it'll be in the top left. then click this, and then click find those snakes. And now FollowBuddy is going to run an audit comparing my previous followers I'm following to my current to show me anybody who has unfollowed me and who's a non-follower. And I'll explain the difference between those two in a second here. All right, it's done. So you can see I have 101 unfollowers. An unfollower is somebody who was following you on your previous audit and no longer is. So they've unfollowed you in between that time. A non-follower is somebody that you follow that doesn't follow you back. And viewed is just the accounts that you have clicked and actually gone over to Instagram, and not viewed as the ones that you haven't. So we give all this information for you so that you can do whatever you want with it. So we have not viewed, so that's all the accounts here. So I can just show you that all these accounts that have the little unfollower icon, those are unfollowers. But if I keep scrolling to below that list, anyone without an icon is a non-follower. So somebody I'm following that doesn't follow me back, I can show you how it works. I can open it up, see Kat, I'm following them, she doesn't follow me. Okay, and then she gets thrown into the viewed category right here. I can also search for a specific account. So let's say I'm worried that Gary V unfollowed me. I can look this up, and Gary, he is a non-follower. So what the heck, Gary? Come on, man. And then we also have the spy tool right here. So if you're worried someone in particular might be an unfollower, especially if you have a lot of unfollowers, this tool can be really helpful, or a lot of followers in general. The spy tool right here. So you can come in and add someone's actual handle, whether it's your ex-girlfriend or a friend or whatever. If you're worried someone in particular might unfollow you and you want to prioritize them in future audits, you can add in their Instagram handle here. You can do this for up to 3 Instagram accounts, and we'll prioritize them at the top of any future audits. So that's how you can do it in a nutshell. That's how you can safely find who unfollowed you using FollowBuddy, and you can try it out for free on your computer, your Android phone, or your iPhone. Links to everything is down below. And if you're first time using this, you can try it out completely for free. I hope what you find doesn't hurt your feelings too bad, but at least now you have a safe option to find unfollowers reliably with FollowBuddy. Links to everything's down below. I'll see you the next time. Peace.